Grace and peace, family. Brother Rod here. There's a book called Brown Bear, Brown Bear, and it's written by Bill Martin. And the book is essentially helping kids associate colors and animals as they relate to objects. And the kids loved the story because it would read something like, Brown bear, what do you see? And then it says, I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? And I see a blue bird. And I'm just making this up in terms of the words. It's been years since I read that book. But I began to think as I read this story to my children about perception. What do you see? And this is relevant to today because there is so much out here in the world that we're dealing with. What do you see? And I was brought back to the word. Okay, in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 4, verses 35 to 41. Everybody knows this story. Jesus was in the boat, the disciples were in the boat, and a storm is on the sea, and the sea is disrupted, and the disciples, they go crazy. And the question is, what do you see? And they saw death ahead of them. They saw devastation on the ship. So they went and they woke Jesus up, and they're like, Jesus, look, there's a storm going on. And Jesus got up and it was like, Jesus, what do you see? And Jesus saw peace and calm on the sea. And that's what he spoke. And that's what happened. So in this climate of turmoil and strife and fear, believers, what do you see? Because I see, like Jesus, peace and calm on the sea. Peace and calm. There's turmoil all around, but I know the one who is in control. So in this climate of opportunity, let's turn to the book of Acts. And we'll go to Acts chapter 8, verse 4. Right? And here's another scenario where the disciples were always stressed and they always had issues. They always were conflicted, right? And so, but they had to flee. But now they are different. There's a different element because Jesus is now taking over their life. They're operating in the word. In chapter 8:4, while they were running, this is really good. Verse 4, chapter 8, book of Acts, verse 4, it says, therefore, those who were scattered went everywhere. They were running. They went everywhere. But you know what? They went preaching the word. So family, in this time of conflict, do you see challenge or opposition, or do you see opportunity? I pray that you will see life as God sees it. We are equipped, we are ready, and we're poised to take territory. Love you guys. Peace.